In 2025, I quit my job to be a freelancer, and I gave 3 freelance platforms a shot to replace my income: Fiverr, Upwork and Billo, all at the same time. I set up my profiles, optimized offers and delivered work. I ended up making money on all of them. But which one earned me the most? What did I learn? And should you try any of them? In September 2025, I set up each of these profiles, and I'd like to say that it kicked off immediately, but of course that wasn't the case. I had a couple of messages on Fiverr and Upwork, but nothing progressed at all. Then October came along, and a job I applied to on Billo got accepted. This was only a tiny order with not great pay, but it was something. Roughly $30 for me to film a 30-second video about investing. Then at the end of the month, I got an order on Fiverr to film a short video advert for a car finance brand. This was for better money, around $100. This was a big confidence boost for me, as it felt like it was the start of something. And it continued that way, in terms of Fiverr at least. In November and December, I got 5 orders. These were only really $50 jobs, but my reach was increasing every week. As for Upwork though, nothing. I was sending proposals, boosting my profile, all of which was costing me real money. Yet in 2025, nothing ever really progressed, because it was either a client wanting something stupidly cheap or just ignoring my messages. But then in January, Upwork finally showed up in the race. I got 3 $80 jobs to present short video adverts. They were very quick to do and decent pay. Now you're probably thinking, what happened to Billo? Essentially nothing, and that was the problem. In 2025, I applied to loads of suggested offers, which were pretty underpriced, and just got nothing back. It felt like the brands on there just weren't active or didn't use it at all. It was centered around product videos and brands sending free items to use, so maybe it's not popular because of that. But thankfully, Fiverr was just starting to take off for me. In January, I got 4 more orders, 3 of which were repeat buyers, the $50 presenting jobs, and the other one was a big boy order, around $500 to present and edit a YouTube video. That's where the value of these platforms actually stood out to me a bit. Alongside this improving momentum on Fiverr, I was clocking up the 5-star reviews on there too. Then in February, things kept speeding up. I got 7 orders on Fiverr, 2 of which were the $600 orders from that same big client. I also got 1 order from Upwork, around $200, for 2 presented and edited video ads. A pretty astonishing month compared to where I started. And it got better in March. That big Fiverr client wanted 4 YouTube videos filmed and edited with thumbnails and short edits, clocking up to around $2,000. I also had another 2 small Fiverr jobs and a small Upwork job. This was my best month yet and opened my eyes to how much you can actually earn as a freelancer. But just as I was growing, there was a setback coming. A problem client came along and I got a 1-star review on Fiverr. I won't go too in detail as I made a whole video on it recently, but that upwards momentum was soon to be a thing of the past. Thankfully, it was Upwork's time to shine. In April, I got 3 orders, with one of them being a big $300 order. This was for a 3-pack of presented and edited short adverts. Then my big Fiverr client ordered another 2 YouTube video packages costing close to $1,000, basically covering over the cracks from my lowering reach Fiverr. That's where we come to the present day. In May, I had 4 Upwork orders, 2 of which were from the same client. And due to my Fiverr client being on holiday, I haven't earned anything from Fiverr this month for the first time this year. This leaves the freelance platform race like this, and there's a pretty clear winner. Although this journey has taught me a lot about working on these freelance sites. As you've seen, it can be a bit of a roller coaster. Some clients will try and haggle you down to pennies, and others will pay you handsomely. One month you are the hottest on the site, and on the next month you're invisible. Here are the 2 biggest lessons I've taken from this. Firstly, don't solely rely on these platforms. Spread yourself across and build your brand outside of them. Secondly, your sole aim should be long-term partnerships and returning clients. Without that big Fiverr client, my numbers would look a lot less flattering, and that review might have just killed everything. Now, if you want to hear about that 1-star review in more detail, watch this video right here. And hit subscribe to follow my journey to 10K a month as a video creator, and we can help each other get there.